everybody! Yeah, it's me. Yeah, who'd you expect? Anyway, I am out for a walk, and that's no surprise. I do these walking vlogs. What is a surprise is that I'm using my Sony camcorder instead of my cell phone for this. I thought I would, get a better picture. Maybe make it widescreen, make it spectacular. It could be a CinemaScope. It could be in movie theaters, and it probably will be before long, because it's going to be so startling, so monumental, that certainly people will contact me and contract me with their movie studios. Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer and 20th Century Fox and all these folks are certainly going to be out to publish this, to show this to the world in 3D. That's for darn sure. Anyway, I was thinking about things. When I go home and I live in a house with other people, and I have a room. In this house, and when I go into that room, I turn on the computer and I work on my comics projects and other things, and view the latest stuff on the internet. Check out Facebook and YouTube, and check my Gmail and all that. And at the end of the night, I'm sitting there. I did all that, and now I'm sitting there alone. And sometimes it occurs to me, I'm sitting there alone. I'm in that room by myself. I haven't always been alone. I was married for 32 years. Have two wonderful children out there that came from that relationship, that marriage, and they truly are wonderful. They're the best ever. I know if you have kids, you probably think your kids are the best, but you are wrong. My kids are the best. Yours are pretty good, but definitely mine are the best. Anyway, I was thinking about love. Yeah, here it comes. And I was thinking about love. And there's two things that can happen. One is to be loved, and the other is to feel loved. To be loved. My kids, I know, love me. I love them with all my heart. My family loves me. There are people who love me, friends and family, and I love them back, of course. And that's just what it's like to be loved. To feel that, to know that, is a wonderful thing. And if you're in a relationship with someone and you both truly love each other, you know that feeling of being loved is just, wow. It's just, wow, there's nothing better to have a partner. Someone who stands by you, understands you, or doesn't understand you necessarily, but at least they put up with you. And you have that give and take where you're working with each other, and you love each other, and you just and you get closer and closer. And man, that's the best. Then there's another thing, and that is to feel loved. Maybe you're with someone and you're going through the actions of loving a person. They're going through the actions of loving you. But ultimately, maybe they love you, but they don't love you in that way, the way that you would want them to. Maybe for a long time you can be together and think that they love you. Again, maybe they think they love you, but eventually eventually they come to realize that they don't really love you in that kind of a way. That kind of you know, snuggle in bed and be together always, and always wanting to be together, and going everywhere together, and living the rest of your lives together, and fulfilling each other in every kind of way, because it's real love. And maybe you feel loved. You feel loved. I've certainly felt loved before. But ultimately, it turned out that I mean, would someone else leave you? Break up with you? If they truly loved you? I mean, yeah, if you were abusive or whatever, but what if you're not? What if you weren't? What if you did everything you tried to everything? Bent over backwards in a way, you know? You tried everything to make that person happy, but it just didn't work out. And it ended in a breakup. Well, to feel loved, and maybe not really to have been loved. Maybe this person had other reasons for being with you. Maybe, you know, maybe they thought you could further their lives in some way, but they didn't consider it a you know, 100%, although they 100% to this kind of relationship. What do you think? You think that can happen? Okay, I'm at a big intersection here, okay? Big intersection, so I'm going to try to not be so maudlin sentimental that I get run over by a car. So we'll stand here, we'll wait for a minute. How you guys doing? You know, I hope your love life is really happening. I hope it's going great for you. I'm not in love with all these cars, all these traffic right now. This is not good. So we're going to get across the street in a moment. This is our intermission. Intermission, is it going to change? Is it going to change? No, the light hasn't changed yet. I'm waiting for the light to change. There go the other cars. There they go. Yeah, there they go. And I'm just waiting on this light across the street here. So once that thing changes, we'll be back to our program, already in progress, people. There it goes. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. Okay. I don't trust these cars. I always stop and wait before I go, because people come like bat out of Hades and run right over you. So, okay. Alright, we made it with time to spare, people. We made it. Now let's get back to our program, as I said, already in progress. To be loved, or to love, or to be loved, or to be loved, or to feel loved. That's what I was talking about. To be loved, are you really being loved by someone? Does someone really love you? Even if they don't really love you, to feel loved is an awesome, awesome feeling. I mean, I had relationships that broke up, but like several years together, and during the time that it seemed to be working, it was wonderful, and I felt great. And you know what? I don't regret a minute of it. I don't regret a minute of it. To have that feeling, to at least feel that you're loved, man, that's just the best. It's just incredible. That feeling is fantastic. I think it's what we were born for. I don't think we have oh my goodness, look at this. I gotta show you. I'm gonna stop for a second, because I'm at this church, and they're having they got a big pumpkin patch. This is so cool. There's a million zillion pumpkins out there. Look at this. And I love these pumpkins. I want to marry each and every one of them. Yep. So there they go. And yeah, back to our story. Oh yeah, back to our video. Yeah, so to be loved is wonderful. To feel loved is wonderful. Conversely, to love someone is wonderful. And to make someone feel loved is wonderful. I mean, it works both ways. People want to be loved. They want to be happy. And I think you live, I think you're born for these, you're aspiring to something in life. And you might say, well, it's having a family, raising children and all, and I think that's incredibly important. I think that's definitely up at the very, very top. Simplifying things, you want to be loved by your family, by your children, by your wife, your husband, and you want to feel loved as well. If you are truly loved and you truly feel that love, you got the best of everything. Man, it's I'm just saying, there ain't nothing better. And to return that love, that affection, I mean, is the natural thing to do. When someone loves you and they treat you with love and respect, and you return that, it's just so right. Thus we enter into relationships, marriages, and when you're totally giving, and you're not selfish, and you're not just expecting to receive love or a feeling of love just for yourself, but you're reciprocating, you're receiving love and you're giving love back, and you mean it. Man, you've achieved one of the greatest goals of life, one of the greatest goals there is. Anyway, so maybe you have some relationships that don't work out, and in the end you end up in a little room, in a house, and you close that door at night, and you're in that room, and you're sitting there by yourself, and you think, wow, sure would be nice to have a partner here. It sure would be nice to have someone else here. Someone else who understands me. Someone else who can play off of me and I can play off of them, and we can be together and be truly happy together. When you're in that room by yourself, I know for me, the thought comes to mind, well, maybe not tonight, but maybe tomorrow. Life goes on. It ain't over till it's over, people. That destiny is always there. It's always out there. And you're reaching for it. You're reaching for it. And with God's blessings and God's help, you will connect with that special person. To be loved and to feel loved. Have a nice day, everybody.